Good morning, students. Let's begin our study with new chapter, that is chapter number 9, Pratapgarh Make History. So students, before starting this session, I would like to discuss one paragraph of previous lesson, that is chapter number 8, Defeat of Internal Enemy. In this chapter, we have seen how Shivaji conquered Yashwantrao More territory named Rairi. Okay, the conquest of Javali was very important landmark, and this doubled the boundary of Swaraj under Shivaji. Yashwantrao's army too joined the force of Shivaji. The strong Rairi fort became a part of Swaraj. Shivaji was highly pleased to have this fort under his control, and he named it as Raigad. Later on, he built a new fort on the Bhorpia hill nearby, and it was named Pratapgarh. Understood? Here, students, this is a picture of which fort? Raigad fort. See how nice this fort is. Okay. Then near this fort on Bhorpia hill, this new fort was built, and its name was Pratapgarh. Its name was Pratapgarh. Students, see, this is our Pratapgarh. Okay, it has its own history. Let's see how Pratapgarh made history. Okay, students? Adil Shah Pata. The court of Adil Shah at Bijapur was passing anxious day due to growing exploits of Shivaji. Sultan summoned all his Sardar to the court to take a stock of the situation. All Sardar, including those known for their exploits and those comparatively unknown, attended. Badi Sahiba, the Dowager Queen, who personally looked after the Adil Shahi administration from Bijapur, was also present. The one question before the assembly was how to bring Shivaji to book and break his revolt. Badi Sahiba asked a straight question to her Sardar. Tell me, who is willing to march against Shivaji and put an end to this rebellion? The court becomes silent. सब शांत हो गए. कौन है जो शिवाजी को खत्म करेगा? Who dares to kill him? Everybody kept silence. Okay, in the palace, and start looking at the next person. For who would dare to accept the challenge of fighting Shivaji? Just then a giant man came forward and bowed respectfully before the throne, and his name was Afzal Khan. Khan accepts the challenge. The Khan accepted the challenge and picked up the betel leaf from the salvo as a mark of acceptance. Shivaji, who is Shivaji? He said, I shall arrest him and bring him here. Or if that is not possible, I shall bring his dead body. Afzal Khan, he accepted the challenge, and he said such words. He used such word in front of the courtiers. Afzal Khan was one of the mighty Sardar at the court of Bijapur, and his physical prowess and strength were unbelievable. He could bend a cow with his bare hand. He was a past master in achieving his end by any available means. This Afzal Khan had accepted the challenge of bringing Shivaji to court, dead or alive. The court was highly pleased. Everybody thought that it was the end of Shivaji and that he would be brought to Bijapur either dead or alive. अफजल खान लेफ्ट बीजापुर. ठीक है, अफजल खान शिवाजी को फिनिश करने के लिए निकल पड़े. Okay, he left and he was previously a Subedar of Wai. Afzal Khan, who was Afzal Khan, students? Who was the Subedar of Wai? Afzal Khan. Afzal Khan was Subedar of Wai for 12 years and he marched on Maharashtra full of pride and confidence of success. Swaraj in danger. At this time, Shivaji was at Rajgarh. Not at Raigad, students. He was at Rajgarh. He got the news of the Afzal Khan movement. He immediately saw that his Swaraj was in danger. But he did not lose his courage. He knew that the Khan was full of stratagem and had a huge army with him. Shivaji's kingdom was very small in comparison and so was his army. He could see that he could never hold his own in open battle against Khan. Okay, so in consultation with Jizabai, Shivaji went to his mom and he talked to his mom. And after the consultation, Shivaji Maharaj shifted his headquarters from Raigad to Pratapgarh. Understood, student? After the consultation, first he discussed every matter with his mom, Jizabai, and with her blessing, Shivaji Maharaj shifted. What he shifted? His headquarters from Rajgarh to Pratapgarh. Afzal Khan's counter move. Now what was his move? See, when Khan learned that Shivaji had moved to Pratapgarh. Okay, students, you have seen the condition of Pratapgarh. आप देखिए प्रतापगढ़ कैसे है. Yes, see here valleys, here also valleys, and he is attacking Pratapgarh. What will happen to his army? Naturally they will die, falling into the deep valley. Okay, so it is a very difficult path. This path is very narrow as well as difficult to reach Shivaji to this spot. So when Afzal Khan came to know about that Shivaji Maharaj has shifted from Rajgarh to Pratapgarh, जैसे उन्हें पता चला कि राजगढ़ से प्रतापगढ़ की तरफ वो बढ़ गए हैं, he became very angry. He was aware of the difficulty in conquering Pratapgarh because it was surrounded by thick forest. देख सकते हैं आप फोटो में कि आजू बाजू क्या है, हर तरफ जंगल ही जंगल है. ओके, एंड हाई हिल्स. देयर वॉज नो प्रॉपर अप्रोच roads to the fort and it was very difficult to move with the artillery. Beside the jungle was full of wild animals. जंगल में क्या होते हैं? जंगली जानवर. अगर कुछ किए तो जंगली जानवर किसका शिकार कर देंगे? उनको ही खा जाएंगे. बराबर है. अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. The Khan initiated many moves in the hope of bringing Shivaji down. But Shivaji was very smart. He did not come down. He attacked the holy cities of like पंढरपुर, तुलजापुर. हर तरह से परेशान कर रहा था वो, ताकि शिवाजी प्रतापगढ़ से नीचे आए, मुझसे लड़े और फिर मैं उसे शिवाजी को खत्म कर दूं. बराबर. बट शिवाजी बहुत स्मार्ट है. He was very smart. Okay, so in order to bring Shivaji down the fort, what all things he have done? Students, see क्या क्या किया अफजल खान ने. He attacked the holy cities of Pandharpur and Tuljapur. He harassed the people. He was hopeful that these tactics will bring Shivaji down to plain. But Shivaji proved very clever for him. He refused to leave Pratapgarh. प्रतापगढ़ से वो नीचे आए ही नहीं. Then Khan changed his tactics. In a spirit of friendliness, he sent a message to Shivaji. You are like my son. आप मेरे बेटे जैसे हो. Come and see me. Return our food, and I shall see that Adil Shah make you a Sardar at its core. Yes, students, see how friendly he is talking. अफजल खान कितनी फ्रेंडली तरीके से मैसेज भेज के बात कर रहा है शिवाजी से. ओके, देन टिट फॉर टैट. शिवाजी क्विकली सॉ थ्रू the Khan's offer. He was taking no chance. He decided somehow to persuade Khan to come up to the fort. In reply to Khan's message, he said, Khan Sahib, I am guilty of having captured your fort. I must have your promise for pardon for this. Please come and meet me at the foothills of the Pratapgarh. At the foothills, वहाँ पर आके मिले मुझे. I am really afraid of coming down to the plain to meet you. Okay, so this reply of Shivaji pleased Afzal Khan. Haha, शिवाजी महाराज मुझसे डर गए. Okay, so he was very pleased. Passing his finger through his beard, दाढ़ी पे हाथ घुमाते हुए खान ने क्या बोला? दिस इज द गुड न्यूज. व्हाट कैन शिवाजी डू अगेंस्ट अ माइटी अफजल खान? ही हैज नो गट्स टू फाइट विथ मी. आई शैल माई सेल्फ गो टू प्रतापगढ़ एंड पुट एन एंड टू हिज लाइफ. उसे खत्म कर दूंगा मैं प्रतापगढ़ पहुंचते ही. व्हेन वी मीट. सो ही एग्री. शिवाजीज प्रपोजल. ओके, नाउ द मीटिंग प्लेस. Machi on Pratapgarh was chosen as the meeting place. The date and time was fixed. It was agreed that each one would accompanied by the servant and followed by 10 bodyguards at a distance. A special road was constructed for convenience for Khan, and big Samiana were put up for the meeting. Okay, every move of Shivaji was marked by a great caution, and he divided his army into small units. Each unit was told where to hide and when and how to attack. Okay, he took every measure of safety and left nothing to chance. Many of his advisors tried to dissuade him from meeting of Khan, but Khan's word could not be trusted. But शिवाजी brushed aside this advice and decided to meet Khan. So बहुत लोगों ने कहा कि शिवाजी खान से आप मुलाकात मत करिए क्योंकि उस पर हम भरोसा नहीं कर सकते. यस, बट शिवाजी ने उनकी बात नहीं सुनी और खान से मीटिंग की बात तय कर दी. ओके, अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. All Sardars were waiting outside. Shivaji turned to him and said, Friends, each one of you must carry your duty assigned to you. सबको अपना अपना काम करना है. I am sure the goddess Bhavani will see that we succeed. But if things go wrong and I am killed, do not lose your heart. अगर मैं मर गया तो आप अपना ध्येय मत खोना. ठीक है? इंस्टॉल संभाजी ऑन गादी. मेरा बेटा है, वो गादी पे बैठेगा. ओके, सो डोंट अफ्रेड इफ आई एम नॉट देयर. फॉलो द कमांड्स ऑफ माँ साहेब एंड फाइट फॉर स्वराज एंड एक्सटेंड हिज बाउंड्री. मेक सब्जेक्ट हैप्पी एंड आई शैल गो नाउ to meet Khan. He was accompanied by his vakil Pantaji Gopinath and 10 bodyguards including Jiva Mahala, Sambhaji Kauji, Yashaji Kang, Krishna Ji Gaikwad and Siddhi Ibrahim and others. When Shivaji reached the Samiana, he saw that the Khan had already arrived. He was busy planning his future moves. Standing by his side was an armed soldier, that is Bada Sayyid. Okay, Shivaji knows that he was very skilled in the use of Dandapatta. Shivaji came to the entrance of Shamiana, but on seeing Bada Sayyid, he stopped and would not proceed further. The Khan asked Shivaji's Vakil why Shivaji stood at the entrance instead of coming in. Vakil said, he is afraid of Bada Sayyid. Please ask him to go away. Bada Sayyid, move away. And Shivaji stepped in. Khan got up and said, come Shivaji Raje, let us embrace each other as a mark of our friendship. तो यहाँ पर आप देखिए किस तरह से अफजल खान शिवाजी के गले लग रहे हैं. तो गले लगने वक्त उन्होंने क्या किया? शिवाजी cautiously took a step forward and Khan took him in his embrace. Okay, गले लगना, embrace करना, गले लगना. Compared to the giant Khan, Shivaji was very short and he reached just only to the Khan's chest. As at the same moment, Khan held Shivaji's neck. उसी मोमेंट में उन्होंने क्या किया? खान ने शिवाजी का गला पीछे से पकड़ा in his iron grip and stuck him on the side with the dagger. It tore apart Shivaji's robe, but the coat of mail underneath saved him. Coat, understood what it is, students? I will show you. Shivaji was also prepared himself. You can see this coat. शिवाजी अंदर ये पहन के गए थे. दिस इज बिछुआ, दिस इज दंडपट्टा, दिस इज जीरे टोप एंड दिस इज वागनर. ओके, सो शिवाजी वॉज वेल प्रिपेयर्ड बिफोर मीटिंग अफजल खान. ओके, देन शिवाजी knowing that Khan was trying to kill him quickly trusted Wagner. Okay, thrust the Wagner in Khan's stomach. Wagner से क्या किया? खान के पेट में ही घुसा दिया उन्होंने. ड्रॉइंग आउट बिछुआ, बिछुआ निकाल के. ओके, with his right hand and he drew it into the Khan's stomach and tore apart his guts. The wounded Khan fell down. Khan's Vakil, Krishnaji Bhaskar, came forward and attacked Shivaji with his sword, but Shivaji killed him with one stroke by the patta. When Bada Sayyid heard the shout and noise, he rushed into the Shamiana. As he was about to strike Shivaji, Jiva Mahala came between them and killed Bada Sayyid with one stroke. Because of Jiva, Shivaji was saved. Shiva was saved. Became a common saying afterward. Sambhaji Kauji displayed a great valor in his conflict. The rout of Afzal Khan army. Thus, with the trump, Shivaji went up the fort. The gun boomed and gave the signal. On the instant, Shivaji stood, come out of hiding and attacked Afzal Khan's army, and Khan's army was completely unprepared for the attack and was caught in difficult terrain. They could not even run away to save their lives. Maratha troops chased them in hot pursuit and destroyed the whole Khan's powerful army. Fazal Khan, Afzal Khan's son, who escaped with a great difficulty, reached Bijapur. This account of disastrous campaign spread gloom over the whole Bijapur. Shivaji thus humbled the most powerful Sardar of Bijapur court. His fame spread everywhere and the song of his exploit were heard in the hill and valley of Sahyadri. I have completed the topic. Let's go with the exercise now. Answer the following question. As students, answer for this question, you have to write back side. That is on page number 33. Udovaga Queen, Badi Sahiba, person who look up the challenge to bring Shivaji court, that is Afzal Khan. Then Shivaji killed Khan in this fort, that is Pratapgarh. Jiva killed him. Jiva killed Bada Sayyid, and son of Afzal Khan is Fazal Khan. So answer to this question is to the previous page. You have to write over here. Okay. Circle the correct answer. Who said to whom? That's all for now, students. Bye.